from the amended information. On count 70, no, I don't want to do that.
Oh, you don't? I changed,
Hold on. 76, the 76 count, just want to make, it says near Frame Park, so it is in there, but that was just one question I had. All right. So state have any requests as it relates to the jury instructions?
I'm just going through each one. I'm on page 50 of 107. Everything's looking great so far.
Okay. Fair enough, there's 107 pages. I certainly can give the parties some time to continue to read through them.
I put 325, 141, and 172 at the end because I wasn't sure.
Mr. Brooks is requesting to go back to his cell. At this point, I'm going to deny that request. He can remain in the other courtroom. I would note he put two boxes right in front of where he's seated, so I can't presently see his face. I see his jacket is off because I can see the outline of his arms, and I can see the jacket on the back of this chair. He is unmuted. I've confirmed previously regarding the audio working, and I will just ask him a second time, sir, do you have any requests as relates to the draft packet of jury instructions, whether that be any additions, corrections, edits, or deletions?
And Your Honor, would it be possible for the bailiffs to just move the box off the table so
Yes,
we can
I think
see?
that's fair. I'm going to advise the bailiff to remove the box so I can see Mr. Brooks. I don't know what he's doing behind there. He has quieted down. I haven't heard him in a while. If you could move the second one because it can interfere with the microphone as well. And the third. Mr. Brooks, I'm going to ask you for a third time. Do you have any requests as it relates to the jury instructions? Any requests for instructions that aren't included that you believe should be included? Any edits or deletions from the packet? All right, so let me go through the list from the state. Turning to page 61. So I've considered the request by the state. I am going to rely on what information they put in the charging document. I'm going to deny the request to include the specific case numbers. There's evidence, of course, that was received regarding the two separate cases out of Milwaukee County that form the basis for both of the bail jumping counts. It will be up to the jury to review the evidence and make a determination. As to the verdict forms, though, that were referenced previously, at least the description of them in the jury instructions, that obviously the third count of bail jumping is incorrect. That needs to be battery, and that change will be made. I'm also having Madam Clerk include all of the numbers for the jury instructions when they go back, so it's very clear. Some of them did not have them on, just frankly from prior cases that she and I have worked on, but in this case I want to be very clear with all of the numbers. So I think I've addressed the first two bullet points. As far as the motive instruction as a standalone, I believe that is appropriate, and I'll instruct Madam Clerk to include that. As far as where it goes, I'm going to just, any instructions that we add should just be in the numerical order, unless there's a other request that's made. Then the state also made a request as it relates to jury instruction 70, which is found on page 65. So as it relates to this, the state is asking that I simply instruct the jury based on the pattern instruction and not include that second paragraph. I had previously advised the jury with another paragraph that I was contemplating including, even if I took out that big paragraph that just said, "At times Mr. Brooks has appeared from another courtroom. This must not influence your verdict in any manner." What's the state's position on including that but taking out the paragraph you request to be taken out?
That's fine.
Mr. Brooks, do you have any position on that? Which is, so jury instruction 70 has to do with the defendant proceeding pro se. The pattern instruction would be basically the first paragraph. I need the bailiffs to move the boxes away from his face. I need to be able to see him. He can keep them on the table, but they need to be moved off to the side, and if he does it one more time, then I will instruct the bailiffs to take the boxes away. Those are trial prep materials. If there's something in those materials related to jury instructions, he should take those out now. Otherwise, they need to be moved away from the microphones and away from blocking his face.
I'm not putting them there. I'm not putting them there to sustain breathing. I'm putting them there for a reason. And nothing to do with her being able to see.
Mr. Brooks, do you have any position on the verbiage of jury instruction 70 on page 65?
Don't ask me no question. Are you my